Welcome back to my channel. I know I have been gone at least a month and a half, if not 2 months. I was in Florida. I just needed some rest. I was sick, couldn't smell anything, and I couldn't taste anything for about a week and a half. And I had fever for 3 days. So they said, Mom, you had COVID or whatever. But I am doing a whole lot better. Thank you, God. I'm doing a whole lot better. Going to what you see. My house is still decorated from the falling into winter. Spring, today is March today is March 15th and the time is 10:23. So what I'm going to do is to rearrange my furniture, and the idea that I had in mind, ironically, was the same way I had it set up for spring of 2023. So let's go ahead and get all my decor pieces. As you all know from my last videos that I post when I do my decorating in my living room, everything has to come here on the island and the dining room table, all my lamps and my other decor pieces, so that I can move everything around. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. And I want to thank you all for stopping by. Okay, I got everything, all of my decor pieces, pillows and everything taken off so I can move the furniture around. I'm keeping this up here because I'm going to put the black dresser that's here in the foyer. I'm putting that back up against this wall. That's where I have in mind, and I like this setting because this can still be for spring because of the flowers, and it'll look nice to me with this black dresser up under there. And I moved my bar cart because I was thinking of take these curtains down and put them in the place of these and put these over on this wall. So I just got to take these shelves down and move this up out the way so I can get the curtains. So I wanted to share something with you all. This is a shower curtain rod. This is what has been up here on both sides since I had this house. I love the regular curtain rods, but if it's not going to show with the curtains that I use, I'm not going to spend the money on that. I'll spend the money on the curtains because that's what you're going to see. I'm going to show you how because putting it up against the wall, it stays, but if the weight of the curtain is so heavy, it will fall. So let me show you what I use to hang it up. Okay, so these are what I used. Let's see, it's called wooden closet pole sockets. And they were $9.99 for a set of 4. This is what they look like. So one side, let me just open one up a little. Okay. They come with the screw and they come with the screw. One side, put it in the wall this way, and the other one this way. And the pole just sits in there. You put it in this one, and then the pole just sits in there. Oh, and the reason why I have this here is because I never bought a shade for that window. And that's when you open up that, you see the house right next to me. They have a window. And if we were to open up, we could see each other. That's why that's there. Because if I put my sheer curtains there, you still see through. And, you know, the thing out of sight, out of mind. When it's hidden by the curtains, I'm not thinking about buying no blinds or anything because I just don't see it. So that's working for me. It's not bothering me. I take them down and I wash them and put them back up. And they're just being held up there by tension rods. Okay, so let's go ahead and finish getting this done. I like this so much better. So the ceilings in my living room and dining room and kitchen are higher than the ceiling in my foyer entry. Because I love these in here so much better. So much better. But let me show you what the things that the rods are sitting in look like. They're just like the wooden ones, but these are white plastic ones. Okay, so this is where you sit it in, and then all I do is just cover the, and then this is where it just sits in. Then I just covered that up. So those are the white plastic ones. And I showed you that they had some metal silver ones too. Okay, let me go get the other ones done. So up here, you can see these are the wood ones that I put up. I love them here. Now I notice over on this side here, a little longer. I didn't cut that side shorter. But it's going to be behind the cabinet, and I'm not about to adjust that. And let me go show you what the ones in the foyer entry looks like. Okay, here are the ones that were in the living room. And of course, they're not touching the floor, but that's okay for right now. And here's the other side. I put this here because of that box, my Wi-Fi box. All the cords are hiding behind that vase. The way the ones in the living room are looking. And they look better there. You won't see the gray once that piece gets back over there, and then the bar cart gets there. That's the place of where I usually have the bar. Of course, will always be over there because of the shelves. So I'm going to go ahead and get everything put back, and we'll get to decorating. So I won't be laying down any music, at least in the middle part, because I am tired of getting copyright strikes. Now, they're not strikes to where my channel can be removed. It's just that the music that I choose, it says it's copyright free or royalty free, and it's not, because months later I'll get an email from YouTube saying, this is a strike and it cannot be monetized. The owners of the music is making money off of it as well. So, and that's not bothering me. I'm not in this to make money. I just like to share what, you know, things that I create and just the different decorating. So that doesn't bother me. So I am sorry if it's boring without the music, and I don't want to talk through the whole thing. So that's why when you get to certain areas in here and I'm not saying anything or any music is not coming, it's because I'm just tired of the copyright strike emails. So I just hope you enjoy this without music being laid down. Thank you so much for your time. Okay, now that I have the layout of the living room, I'm not feeling this here and that there. I love my palm tree. I got that from Salvation Army or Goodwill several years ago, and I just love my palm tree. It represents the state that I love, and that's Florida. I got it there for one reason, for hiding this outlet and this back there. You see that orange? That's for a telephone. And I just don't like that there. So because that's just an outlet and there's no color, I might move that over here. And then when I put up what I'm going to put in the foyer entry, I'll probably put that tree out there. In front of the fireplace, I brought it back. It doesn't go with this mirror. There is a huge mirror that this goes with. but we're not going to use it. So we got that there. And then my table is on this side with those lamps that was on the dresser. Excuse me. So I just got to finish setting my bar back up. I'm just going to go ahead and start putting up decor pieces. Well, actually, I'm going to finish putting this together so this can kind of clear some of this madness that's going on my island. Okay, here is my living room decorated for spring. I have my DIY vase with some, I still love my pampas grass. Those are a total of 10. I need to get 10 more because I want it fuller than that. I know I had it out for fall, but I still like it for spring. The gourds are for also spring, summer, and fall. So it's staying just as is, and that works. Closer here. My shelves, I redid my shelves. The basket, that was a gift basket created by my oldest daughter for my birthday this year. It had a lot of self-care things in it, you know, candle, bubble bath, scrunchies, baby oil, you name it. And I remember I had kept the basket, and I said, oh, let me get that and put it here. So I just put a plant, you know, a fake plant in it and put it on the top. Those two brown things are not planters. Those are tissue boxes, ceramic tissue boxes that my sister had when she was in her apartment like in 2020, and she gave them to me with a lot of other stuff, and I said, oh, this will look good as a planter. So I put those small little topiary balls on top. And then there's a horse head. I had that in my room. This I had from the fall, and I like the colors in it because, again, I'm trying to stick with the sages and the creams and maybe a few peach colors here. I put that there because I like the gold. The picture in it to me still says fall, so I'm trying to find a picture that has more of a spring touch to it, maybe a rabbit or something. Then here, this is a box that I turn on its side with two daisies, and I put the birds together as though they were kissing, so kissing doves. And then this magnolia book. And then these frames are my favorite. They used to be brown, trimmed with burgundy, and I did them white a couple of years ago. And then moving over here on the fireplace, I bought this bench down from my bedroom. And then, of course, my DIY cream colored vase. I kind of want to change the color, make it lighter. That vase is a vase also that my sister had in a box. She gave it to me, and I like it because inside is the mercury glass like. And I was going to paint this. I'm going to leave it brown for now. In with the colors in this picture, and this is a picture that I had in my bedroom. And then my wall sconces, my thrifted wall sconces, I just put some little round bulbs in there. This is not electric. It's not hardwired. It's just decor that I put there, and I like that. And then, of course, I just set up my bar cart. I set my bar cart back up. Let's go back and look at the living room, because, again, this is just the living room spring makeover. And I'm reusing pillows that I've already had. I had these in fall on my bed. The only thing is I turned them on the wrong side simply because the lines are going this way. On these, and I'll turn around, it's like a crisscross, and I'll turn around and show you. So if you see, it's like a box. Well, I wanted them to be like this, so all I did was turn them over, and there you have it. Even though this is the wrong side, because this fold over, it blends in. And then I brought these back out. These were on my bar stool last summer. Yeah, these were on my bar stool. So I like that the colors on here because they blend with the peonies that I have out. And there's two of the other ones over there on the bench. And then I still have to find a picture for this, but I didn't want to hold up this video because I didn't have the pictures that I wanted. And this bowl, it's a DIY. I have been sharing a DIY video of how I made this scallop bowl. I looked on Pinterest, and some of them call it scallop and some of them call it a ruffled bowl. But I like the way it turned out. And then here's my coffee table. This is two vases put together to create one tube is just a tube from tape, and I wrapped it with some rope and just glued it with the glue gun. It pops apart whenever I'm ready for it to pop it apart, because I didn't want to make it permanent, but I just like the look of that. I've seen some vases together, or some vases kind of made upside down. And then this cute little picture, this is really a frame I had back like in 2006, and that is from a page out of a catalog. And I said this would go perfect as a little piece of art on my coffee table. This vase is really a lamp that I took apart and just created my own faux ginger jar. And then that's a thrifted vase that I painted and put these faux pompous stalks in them. Well, that completes my 2024 spring clean or rearrange my furniture and decorate with me. If you liked what you saw in here today, my DIYs and how I rearranged my furniture, as well as decorating with things I've already owned, most of it you saw during fall. I did take some things from other parts of my home to decorate my living room. This is a no spin decorate with me, and those are my favorite because I didn't have to come out of my pocket. But if you enjoyed watching me put this together, please give it a thumbs up. And if this is your first time visiting my channel, please consider subscribing. Check out my other videos to see if you like these kind of videos. I do mainly DIYs, but going into a year now, I have been sharing different areas in my home to decorate. And for my faithful friends and family, thank you, thank you, thank you so much for your viewing support. I would love to read your comments. Don't forget to share this video with your friends and family, and stick around. I do have more decorate spring 2024 areas in my home that I will be sharing here on my channel. And again, my name is Phyllis. My channel name is JRC Restoration, Decor, and Designs. And again, I want to thank you for stopping by. Thank you so much for watching JRC Restoration, Decor, and Designs. And remember, the distance between your dreams and reality is called action. So until next time, make it a blessed and productive day, everyone. Bye-bye.